How are you today? I hope you are well. Today, I want us to talk about our CVs and particularly about updating our CVs. And to go straight to the point, there are 4 questions I want us to ask ourselves. Question number 1, why should you update your CVs? Question number 2, when should you update your CV? Question number 3, what should you update on your CV? And finally, how should you update your CVs? 4 very important questions are for our consideration today. And we'll be looking at each one of them at a go. And the first question I want us to ask ourselves is, why should you update your CV? Right. Number 1, why update your CV? You update your CV because you are selling yourself. Because applying for a job is like presenting yourself to a market where there are many competitors and many choices and preferences of your customer, which your prospective employer. So you need to ask yourself, what am I selling? So understand your qualification and your skills. Who is my customer? Understand the employer. You also need to ask yourself, what does this customer want? So try to tailor your CV to the requirements of that job and that employer. And also, who are my competitors? Which means you try to imagine the competitive advantages that you have against others who could be applying for the same job, and ensure that you package them very well in that CV. The next question is, when should you update your CV? Very important question. You should update your CV in consideration that your CV is a live document, which means it should be updated regularly. So you should update your CV every time something changes in your career. You have a new skill, you have a new training, and you have a new certificate, or you have changed your job to a new position. All those and many others are reasons why you should update your CV. Whenever something changes in your career, you should also update your CV anytime you are applying for a new job, so that you can tailor your CV to that job. And very important, it is a good practice to ensure that you update your CV at least once every year, so that you can capture key important things like accomplishments in your current job. Very important. Great. Question number 3, what should you update on your CV? Another very important question. Every section of your CV is subject to change because new information keeps coming, information keeps getting dated. As for your profile, you always need to bring it up to date with your current level of skill. As for work experience, you need to keep updating your job description and accomplishment. And as much as possible, keep reducing the number of duties on your CV and replacing them with accomplishment. As for skills, you need to keep adjusting your skills to reflect your career growth. You also need to keep updating education and training anytime you have a new certificate or a new training. And you also need to keep updating your referees so that you have most current referees who are aware of where you are in your career. Yes, and now to our final question. How should you update your CV? And I'll start by saying that updating your CV is a deliberate process of continuous improvement of your CV in terms of information, format, and design to make it always modern and always very selling. You should first ensure that your profile is based on your current level of skill and competence, so that your profile should be very catchy and reading what you can do now. On your work experiences, keep reducing the number of duties on your job description and replacing them with accomplishments. And these accomplishments should be quantifiable, like sales figures and also other verifiable and quantifiable results that you can put. And very important, shorten your CV by removing information that no longer serves you today, especially after working for many years. Thank you very much for watching this video. In this video, we have only discussed highlights of updating your CV. So look up for upcoming videos where we'll be going into details of each of the issues that we have discussed here. And I hope this channel will become a source of vital information for you to help you in updating your CV and possibly to help you secure a better job. Thank you very much, and God bless you.